Jiddu Krishnamurti, The Journey from a Chosen Child to a Free Philosopher. 1. The one who broke every mold. In a century of upheaval, amid wars, revolutions, and dizzying change, there was one human being who stepped beyond every definition. One who refused patterns, refused dogma, one who sought absolute freedom, not only in society, but within the very mind. That person is Jiddu Krishnamurti. A rare journey, from a child chosen to become a world teacher, to the one who shattered every sacred image until only pure truth remained. 2. The Chosen Child. Krishnamurti was born in 1895 in South India to a modest Brahmin family. His father worked with the Theosophical Society, an organization seeking to bridge science and spirit. In 1909, at just 14, he was discovered by Charles Leadbeater on the Adyar beach. People said, "This boy has the purest aura I have ever seen." From then on, Krishnamurti was sent to England, trained in languages, philosophy, the arts, prepared for a mission as the world teacher. The Theosophical Society founded the Order of the Star, a global organization, with tens of thousands believing Krishnamurti would open a new era for humankind. 3. Crisis and Awakening. But as he grew older, Krishnamurti felt a profound inner conflict. Outwardly, he was revered as a savior. Yet inwardly, he felt empty, as if he knew nothing at all. The death of his beloved brother plunged him into spiritual crisis. He underwent strange experiences, felt himself dissolve into the whole universe, and afterward, he said, "The I has disappeared." From that moment, Krishnamurti saw what so few dare to face, that every religion, every system, however exalted, is still a form of bondage. For as long as we keep seeking through another, we are still running away from ourselves. 4. The Historic Declaration. In 1929, before thousands in the Netherlands, Krishnamurti rose and made a declaration that stunned the world. Truth is a pathless land. No one can lead you to it. No sect, no philosophy, no teacher whatsoever. Immediately after, he dissolved the Order of the Star, renounced every title, every authority, every asset the organization had built. And from that moment, he stepped out of every framework and began the journey of absolute freedom. 5. The Philosophy of Freedom and Observation. Krishnamurti never told anyone what to do. He simply invited us to observe. Observe our own minds, without judgment, without labels. Observe fear, sorrow, ambition, and discover that all of these are ourselves. He said, "When you observe without the observer, when the I is quiet, truth reveals itself." And in that silence, the division between observer and observed disappears, between you and the world. There remains only a pure current of energy flowing through all things. Krishnamurti called it the freedom of being, where there is no struggle, no effort to become, because this very moment is already complete. 6. Influence and Legacy. For over half a century, Krishnamurti traveled the world, dialoguing, teaching, sharing with philosophers, scientists, and ordinary people alike. He founded no new religion, but established schools where children were taught how to see, how to listen, how to observe themselves rather than believe blindly. His thought influenced Aldous Huxley, David Bohm, Carl Jung, and even the Dalai Lama once said, Krishnamurti was not religious, yet he was the most spiritual person I have met. 7. The final message. Krishnamurti passed away in 1986, at the age of 90, but before leaving this world, he said, "I leave no successor. Truth belongs to no one. It lives in every breath of the one who sees, who listens, who lives wholly." And perhaps that is the essence of his entire journey. Freedom is not at the end of the road. It is present in every step you take. 8. The flame of freedom. Krishnamurti left no dogma, but he left a flame of awareness, lit in the hearts of those brave enough to see for themselves. In today's world, where people argue over beliefs, ideals, and names, perhaps what humanity needs is not another teacher, but the capacity to observe for oneself without fear. For only when you see yourself clearly do you see the whole world clearly. And when millions begin to truly see, a silent revolution will unfold, not on the streets, but within the mind of each person. That is where real change begins. And that is also where the light of Krishnamurti continues to quietly spread to this day. In the next video, we will go deeper into freedom from thought, where Krishnamurti says, "When the mind is silent, truth speaks in its own voice. Let that light begin within you, because no one can awaken for you."